Hello, Uzi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
No complaints, no complaints. Getting ready for this trip. All is well.
Two times Super Bowl champion. What does it mean to do this NFL Africa touchdown as a footballer with Nigerian roots?
Yeah, it's very, very important. I think obviously I'm not the only guy who played football, American football. That's from Nigeria. There's so many of us. There's hundreds right now from all over Africa who are in the NFL or who have played in the NFL. So to draw attention to that and to actually highlight those players, and then to also give the guys or the youth of Africa the opportunity to have the exact same impact in America, or to be able to take care of their family, or to get an education, all these things that are positive for the youth, to be able to give them that opportunity is something that we really look forward to and we really relish. So we're very excited about doing this in Africa. It's a massive opportunity for everybody, and we can't wait to get started.
Since the announcement online, there's been a lot of excitement. People are talking about it. So when you get to Ghana per se, what exactly will you be doing while you're here?
A lot of things. We have a camp where we have a bunch of different young men who have come from everywhere, from Congo, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from South Africa, from Senegal. And we're going to have a big event there to select players who are actually going to be able to give this opportunity to either come to the NFL Academy if they're of a certain age, or to go directly to the National Football League. So we're going to have that camp. And then there's all kinds of cultural activities that are taking place. There's a flag day where they're playing flag football. We're going to the coast. We're doing a bunch of different things to highlight the players and give them the exposure, because some of these guys haven't been back to Africa. Some of the players who are coming over from America, the NFL players, that is. So just giving them opportunity to see where they're from, because we're all from Africa, whether you're in Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, whatever, you're all African. So come back, see Ghana, which I believe is one of the top countries in Africa. We're very excited to have that there. And yeah, just give them that chance.
You talked about some of the players not coming home often. Using yourself as an example, how often do you come?
Oh, I'm there all the time. Like Nigeria for sure. I'm probably in Nigeria maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. And I've been there. I've been doing that for many, many years. So this is nothing new to me. But having these guys who haven't been back and giving them that experience, I think it's going to be eye-opening for a lot of them. Not really in Ghana. Ghana is like a soft landing. It's not really it's not the Africa that I really want to take them to. But it's exciting, and it's something that they need to see nonetheless.
Great. So out of all the activities that have been lined up for the Ghana trip, what are you looking forward to the most, and why?
For me, it's the camp. Just the opportunity to see these guys and know that, quite a few of them are actually, their lives are going to be changed from this environment. Whether or not you're coming to the UK to go to the NFL Academy and get an education to give you a chance to go to college in America, or whether or not you're going directly to the NFL, it's really a life-changing, mind-blowing environment for them to be in. And so I've seen it happen before. I've gone through this process before, but seeing the next iteration of this and seeing how this changes people's lives, for me, that's really what I'm coming down there for, is to do this for them.
Great. And the NFL itself keeps evolving and finding fans outside of the core US base. What potential do you see in Ghana, Nigeria, and elsewhere in Africa for the game and those who want to be a part of it?
It's a fantastic game. I think it's a game that I think, importantly for me, soccer is a game that everybody loves, right? People can, you go out there, you play, it's easy to play. But I think what really got me into soccer was watching and knowing that there were like Nigerian heroes. When I was in Nigeria, you heard about Rashidi Yekini, JJ Okocha, all those guys. And then you see them in the professional leagues or playing for the Nigerian national team, and you go out there and you try to emulate them, right? And I think the thing that the NFL has is we have so many of these guys who are in the NFL right now, who are making an impact, but nobody in Africa knows who they are. Nobody knows that this is what's going on. Nobody knows that this is a viable pathway or a viable option for you to change your life. And so just showing them that, and I think once they start to see, once they start to understand, you know how we are as Africans, you'd be like, oh, this can actually make me go to college. This can make me, and then all of a sudden everybody starts playing. I mean, that's really just the way it is. And so giving people that opportunity to understand the game, to know that this is something that can take you far, as it's done for so many other African people, I think is going to explode the game on the continent. And that's a big reason why we're there.
Great. I mean, you said it, knowing fully well that most of the people you're going to interact with perhaps don't even know NFL into detail. How do you look forward to interacting with some of the fans, particularly the Ghanaians, when you come? And also, of course, the expat community from the US who would all be a part of this activity.
Yeah, well, those guys, they're going to be very, very well aware of American football, the expat community, right? But I think it's the Ghanaians who are really trying to reach. These are the guys who are really trying to show that, hey, this is a really good game. It's a very interesting game. It's, in my opinion, the best game on earth once you start to understand it. And there's a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz. This is the biggest game in the biggest country in the world, right? So there has to be a reason why people like this game so much. And so just try to give like little tidbits and little pieces of information to get them to understand the basic rules and the basic understanding of American football, which is why all the other events we're having outside of the camp, I think, are very, very important.
Great. And I mean, you did talk about it a little bit in terms of how people can get into it, either through school, etc. But briefly, for an African young person who would want to venture into the Football League, what are the real opportunities and what must the person go through, even in terms of mentality, to get that?
Well, and when I say we, I'm talking about the NFL, we have to do a much better job of providing infrastructure for people to start to understand the game. So I think the easiest way to do that is through flag football, which is a non-contact version of American football. All you need is a ball and a flag, and you just go out there, you throw the ball around, and you start to understand the game that way. So we need to make a much bigger push into getting people to understand the basic, which is flag football, just the basic rules of that game. So that is on us. And I think this is a reason why we're here now. But other than that, the only other way you can do that is through the camps that we're having, which is for the highest level of athlete. It's not, anybody just can't come in and attend these camps. But, other than that, we just have to find a way to actually explore and give different opportunities, bring the flags, bring the footballs, maybe go through ECOWAS, which is, the block, to start to maybe do something in secondary schools, give them the opportunity to understand the game and just give out flags, give out footballs, and let them just go out there and play and try to teach the rules that way. We need to get on television in Africa. We need to, do TV shows. There's a whole lot of work that needs to be done. We're just at the beginning stages of this. And eventually we're going to get to the point where I believe everybody in Africa is going to understand the game.
And you've been doing a bit of that through your Uprise Academy. Tell us a bit about that, how it operates, and if it has presence across Africa, how it exists.
Yeah, well, all I've done so far is we have a house, or it's like an actual facility in Abuja, Nigeria, where most of the players stay. It's a house. We don't really have a bunch of different things right now, but all we do is I have a scouting apparatus, and we just go out there and we find the very top level athletes, and we put them in this one place, and we train them, feed them, try to give them a base understanding of American football. But obviously, we want to go to all kinds of different places. I believe that our main base is going to be in Ghana, but that's probably, a discussion for another day. But for right now, we're in Abuja, recruiting athletes from everywhere, hosting camps in Senegal, South Africa. We want to do one in Gambia pretty soon. Just hosting camps all over the place to try to find the very, very best athletes to bring together, to teach them American football, and then give them the opportunity to go abroad.
Fantastic. So we know Usi is leading the pack and he's coming to Ghana. Who else is joining you? And ultimately, what should we all expect?
And we got some really big players. We got Uchenna Wosu from the Seattle Seahawks. He's an outside linebacker, fantastic football player. We got Kwity Paye, who's another defensive end. He was a first-round pick. He's from Liberia, so he's going to be here also. We got Ogbonna Okoronkwo from the Los Angeles Rams. He's going to be here also. We got Matthias Kiwanuka, who was a former teammate of mine for the New York Giants. He's from Uganda. He's going to be there also. We got Roman Oben from Cameroon, a former legend also. He's going to be here. So we got a nice little mix of players who are going to be on ground and, you know, giving the people what they need.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to welcoming you and seeing how you impact on the young aspiring players as well. Thanks so much for joining us.
No worries. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in like a week, right? You're going to be there, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay, good.
All right. Thank you very
Excellent.
much. Have a good one.
Okay, thank you. All right, bye.